the Rink Sports Grill, and 90 Degree Media.
What?
Oh. Yeah, I restarted it. Starting a net for the Raiders here this afternoon is number 1. Let's see. Fish Drill, Winnie Trading Post, Iron Range Apparel, Anthony's Heating, AC and Refrigeration. Fish Drill, Winnie Trading Post, Iron Range Apparel, Anthony's Heating, AC and Refrigeration. Fish Grill, Winnie Trading Post, Iron Range Apparel, Anthony's Heating, AC and Refrigeration. Fish Grill, Winnie Trading Post, Iron Range Apparel, Anthony's Heating.
Darn it. Yeah, I don't know why. All right, welcome back here. Virginia, sorry about that. We had a technical glitch. We have to restart the stream. Hunter Gustafson, or I'm sorry, Whitaker Rewerts. All right, welcome back here. Whitaker Rewerts sending it back in on net there. Yeah, again, technical glitch. We have to restart the stream, so hopefully we'll get our viewers back here in this game. Sorry about that. Sometimes that happens here, and the joys of technology and YouTube, and yeah, I don't know. It's done that a few times this year. Unexplainable to me why that happens.
Yeah, it's a bummer, Randy. We had about 150 viewers. We're down to 14, so they're probably hopping back on now. So sorry about that. We missed one goal. It is 9-1. Hibbing is up. Running time 9.5 minutes left in the game. The last goal, I believe, is credited to Hunter Gustafson. I'm not positive on that. They didn't announce it, but I believe Hunter is going to get credit for it. And we had a goalie change, Randy. Aiden Folstead is in the nets for Hibbing. Chisholm at this point. So Aiden's seen a little action in this game.
Moving back up here, back in as Moorhead will pick it up here with back behind the net is Schauman. Schauman moving ahead, turned away by Cole Swanson with a drive, Ryan, and penalty coming up here against Moorhead with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, I believe Moorhead, is it Jonas going in? Yeah, 2 minutes. He's going to get a tripping call, so 2 minutes. Hibbing is going to be on the power play. 9-1 with 9 minutes left in the game. Thanks for rejoining us. Sorry about that. We're getting more and more people hopping back on. We had to redo our feed. We had some technical issues.
Braden Rewerts pulls it back to Benny Galley. Benny Galley's shot goes wide of the net. Yeah, that's too bad because now this game is going to be broken up in two parts if you want to come back and watch it later on. But yes, it is what it is, I guess. Schreiberger works it out front for Mason McDonald, and Tyler Gast will move it out to center ice. The Vessel sends it over to Galley. Galley moving ahead to Schreiberger. Schreiberger moving it back in here. Schreiberger moving behind the net. Going over to Braden Rewerts, sending it back to McDonald, and knocked down by Grady Hittari. And Moorhead trying to move it out here as Vessel sends it back in here. McDonald back to Benny Galley. Benny Galley walking in, shot. Big save by Hudson Ferry of the Spuds. 1 minute left on the power play for the Blue Jackets. And it is Schreiberger. Going back to McDonald, back to Schreiberger. Schreiberger back to Vessel. Vessel with a shot on, blocked through front traffic. And Tyler Gass picks it up here for Moorhead, trying to get it out. Gass now brings it back in front of his net, and he's going to get it out to center ice. Moved back in by number 16, Avery Cutter of the Spuds. Mason McDonald picks this up. McDonald over to Rewerts. Rewerts sending it back in. Benny Galley behind the net now. Picked up by Rewerts, going back to the point to shot and goal on a point from Landon Krumpetich to make it 10-1 here for the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, good shot from the point. Way to feed him. That'll make it 10-1 Hibbing. We got running time, 7 minutes left in the game. That was going to be accredited to a power play goal. There was a few seconds left on that penalty, so we are back to even strength. 5-on-5 hockey here. Again, nice goal from Landon Krumpetich.
Sunville sending it ahead. I'm sure our inbox is getting filled with messages on Facebook. Where's the stream at? And obviously no way to answer those messages during the broadcast here. So, but a lot of people are coming back on our live stream here as well. So Sunville back behind the net. And Sunville will work it back out here for the Blue Jackets up to Isaiah Hildebrand. Hildebrand, though, some separations. Moving in, though, backhander. Isaiah Hildebrand buries that one, and it's 11-1.
Yeah, great pass from Sunville. Sunville taking it out of the zone and finding Isaiah on the blue line. Isaiah able to work around the goalie and get a goal. So at 11-1, 5.5 minutes remaining in this game. The winner, again, will go on to the championship game tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and that will be covered on Up North Hockey. That'll be played against the winner of the East Grand Alexandria game, and that will be on here at noon, here right after this game. The loser will be playing at 6:45 tonight against Evelyn Gilbert, Mesabi East.
And on at center ice, Kellen Elsner brings it back in here for the Blue Jackets. Going over to Cole Swanson, back to Elsner. Elsner moving around. Elsner behind the net. Now going back to the point to Krumpetich in front. Loose puck in front. Joey Gabardi had a chance here. And Moorhead will clear it out with Dalton Chandler.
Yeah, we're going to get a 2-minute penalty from Kellen Elsner cross-checking. Kellen will spend 2 minutes in the box. 5 minutes left in this game, Hibbing up 11-1. Kellen's sister chiming in too, saying good luck, Kellen. And Kellen is going to be an uncle here within the next few weeks. Kellen's sister is due anytime.
That's
another little Hibbing hockey player in the future.
That's cool. Uncle Kellen.
Yeah.
Soon, right? As Moorhead controls it. Benny Galley sending it back in here to the Spud zone. 4:40 to play in the third period. Blue Jackets lead this one 11-1. Jackson Strukel backhands it back in. And now the Spuds will move it out with Tyler Gast. Now Benny Galley backhands it behind the net. It's picked up by Beckerlig. Beckerlig sending it up. Jackson Strukel holds it in. Fires it back in the corner. Back, Jonas Schaumann. Schaumann working ahead now. It's picked up and moved back in by Avery Cutter. Cutter moving in, little backhander. As the goaltender for the Blue Jackets now, Aiden Fulstead, in goal. Get some action here in this third period of play. Beckerleg picks it up at center ice. Beckerleg moving it back in. Beckerleg with a shot on Fulstead to save. And Mason McDonald will knock it out here for the Blue Jackets. Offside is a call, 3:42 and counting. And we have the 12 o'clock semifinal coming up here between East Grand Forks and Alexandria in our 2021 Peewee A North Regional Tournament. That winner of that game hosts the championship game tomorrow morning as well.
Yeah, and Randy, we talked about this, but the winner of this bracket will go on to represent the region as the number 1 seed, but then there's also, we're going to get a Moorhead goal.
Shot in a goal here from number 18, Brady Steffen, is going to get credited with that one for the Spuds.
Yeah, I don't know if that was tipped in by number 12 or not. They're not announcing. People came over congratulating number 12, so I don't know.
Yeah, maybe 12 did get...
I think it was a tip.
That
Either
was
way,
Brady
nice.
Kwame with a goal here for the Spuds.
Yeah, I think it was the tip from number 18 on Moorhead.
So we got 2:38 and counting here in the third period. 11-2 now. Giving Chisholm over to Moorhead. And dumped back in here by the Blue Jackets, wrong side of center. It's going to be an icing.
Yeah, so, and then I was talking, the loser of this game will go on 6:45 tonight against Eveleth, and there is a backdoor, so there is a way to get second seed, and they're taking 2 teams out of the region for state. State is next weekend down in Monticello, so even if you lose a game, there's still a way to get back in it and a chance for state.
Back in front is picked up now by Krumpetich. Back in the corner. Krumpetich sends it out to Gabarty, moving ahead for Gustafson. Gustafson moving it in here. Gustafson, Gabarty gets control. Gabarty with a backhander. And Ferry steers that one behind him. Moorhead picking it up with John Owen. And it comes out to center. Moving it back in, it's Braden Kwame. Kwame back in. Kwame with a shot on loose puck in front. As Blue Jackets able to come out with it. Hunter Gustafson. Now it's in offside.
So, yeah, final minute of the game here. Hibbing up 11-2. Both teams played very well. I thought the goaltending on both sides was played well. I don't know about the last period here, but shots on goal after 2 was 37 for Hibbing and 16 for Moorhead.
Jackson Strukel picking it up here. We've got 50 seconds to go in this game. Strukel. And now it's picked up by number 7, Evanstad for the Spuds. Sunvall touches it. Picked up by Whitaker Rewerts to Isaiah Hildebrand. Now Sunvall's going to pick this up. And move it out here for the Blue Jackets to Isaiah Hildebrand. Hildebrand coming in here. Slide pass over to Whitaker Rewerts in front. Rewerts tries it up. Sunvale with a drive. Sunvale's shot just missing the mark as Jackson Strukel sends it back in here. 16 seconds to play. And Evanstad moving it back in. Evanstad all by himself. A shot. Fulstead with the save.
Great save by the backup Aiden Fulstead.
Jackson Strukel's Evanstad down low, and that's going to do it. Blue Jackets moving on to the championship game of the 2021 Minnesota Hockey Peewee A North Regional. That is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Moorhead continues play this evening at 6:45 here. That game will be live streamed, as all of our games from this tournament, all today and tomorrow, are live streamed here on Up North Hockey. That game coming up at 6:45, Eveleth, Gilbert, Wasabi East, and Moorhead at 6:45. Blue Jackets will get the winner of Alexandria and East Grand Forks in the championship game tomorrow morning. So, any final thoughts before we wrap up the broadcast here in this one?
No, it was a good game. Fun to watch. If you're Moorhead, you go home, go back to the hotel, get a rest, and come back, and you have to play Eveleth. They're a tough team, but that should be a good matchup between the two. We did the Eveleth game right before this, so it'll be an evenly matched game. And again, they have a chance to come through the back door, and so they're not out. And if you're Hibbing, they played well. Now you sit back, you watch who you're going to be playing next here. That game will be covered at 12 o'clock here. The winner will take them on in the championship game tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
3 goals scored in that third period for the Blue Jackets. Hunter Gustafson, Landon Krumpetich, power play goal, and then Isaiah Hildebrand got a goal in that third period. And then Moorhead gets 1 goal from Braden Kwame. Final score here in this one, 11-2 final score in this one. So that's going to do it for this matchup here between Hibbing, Chisholm, and Moorhead. They're moving on to the championship game tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So stay tuned for our next game coming up here at 12 o'clock between East Grand Forks and Alexandria. For Jay Hildebrand, I'm Randy Catron saying we will see you soon for our next broadcast.